Now then, welcome back for some more tattoo reviews. Today I'm going to be looking at footballers' tattoos. I'm not actually into football at all. I think it's pretty shit, but you know, I got some suggestions that some footballers have some pretty fucking weird tattoos and stuff, so I thought I would have a look. I didn't actually know which footballers have like tattoos that are worthwhile looking at, so my friend recommended the people that I look at in the video. My friend's name is John Lunn. I repeat, John Lunn. First up, we have this fellow called, what is it? Garnacho, I think. Yeah, he was recommended to me. I've got a few photos of his tattoos from different angles and stuff. I'm going to start with this one. Straight off the bat, I'm going to say that I do not like this. It looks like it's well done. I'd say this is too low down. He must have got this first. Maybe he got it all as one. I don't know. But it kind of looks like he got this first, and then he wanted the rest of his chest filling out with this, so he got it like afterwards. Because to me, this looks like it's sat a bit too low on the chest. Ideally, I'd say you want your wings going up here. You know, if you're going to do wings on chest, which a lot of people do, I'd say it's like a space waste almost to have them contained into this small area and not have them like stretching over there. I don't like the theme, really. It's unbelievably cliche to have this sort of stuff, especially when you're a footballer or in sports in general. Blessed by God. It's a weird thing, like, to get tattooed on your chest. I'd say the script looks really well done, as does this, to be honest. I don't like that style, that like it's not like realism. It's like it's like realism, but it's not realistic, is it? It's something like that though. But it looks well done. I don't like how these clouds just stop. Personally, I think it would have looked better without the background, so you can see the shape and the spikes of these, the feathers and the cross and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really well done. It's super neat, and it's obviously been done by someone who's comfortable drawing script, because you don't really write script, you draw it. It's a drawing, and it's a skill to be able to do that. I'm not too good at this sort of thing. I can get by kind of like copying fonts out of books and stuff like that, but you really have to know what you're doing to be able to draw script that neatly, and it's really well tattooed as well. I don't like it though. I don't like the images or the subject matter, or the choice of words, but as a tattoo it's pretty well done. I actually had to double check that this was in fact on his arm, because there was just one image or one or two images of it on Google, and I thought, surely not. That's obviously the guy who's done the tattoo, presumably anyway. This is a crazy tattoo to get. Like, it looks from a tattoo like technical point of view, it looks like it's pretty well done. It's not like the best I've ever seen. It's like half realism, half kind of neo looking. But I mean, I wouldn't really want to say neo without it having like a crisp, thick outline around it. But it's definitely not realistically done. It's realism styled, but that like rough, heavy sort of like almost looks like whip shading and stuff that makes it look a bit more like, I don't know. There's like notes of traditional in there and stuff. Notes of neo, a little bit of like stipple black work, but either way, it looks, it's like quite well tattooed, I'd say. The subject matter though is insane. Like, I haven't actually seen Prison Break, and I know it's got like quite a avid fan base and stuff, but to get a full or half, I don't know, no, it doesn't go full sleeve. It looks like it's some kind of Chicano sort of thing at the bottom there, but to get like a half sleeve of Prison Break characters just seems like insanity to me. I don't like it. It's well tattooed, but I don't like it. You know, like, you've just got these three dudes' faces on your arms, which is really fucking weird. And, you know, it's always risky getting, like, celebrities and stuff tattooed on you, because any one of these people could end up doing something could come out about them, that they've done something really bad, and then you've just got their fucking faces on your arm. Especially when you're a footballer and you're going to be on TV all the time. And, you know, like, if someone gets a tattoo of this footballer on them, do they get these tattoos on that tattoo? And then you've got a tattoo of a person with loads of other tattoos. It's just never ending cycle that, you know, shouldn't have started to begin with. But let's have a look. He's got another tattoo as well. So this next one's really weird, and I can't 100% confirm whether it's actually on this guy's arm. So if it's not, I apologize and take back everything I'm going to say. But if it is on his arm, I find it really fucking weird. This is apparently on the inside of that same arm, which is just strange, you know, like, after everything I've just said about getting people's faces on you. I understand that Stranger Things is, like, well liked. I don't like this tattoo, how it's been done, really. I think it's pretty messy. It looks like the person knows kind of how to tattoo, but they're not, maybe they haven't settled on, like, finding their own style or something, because it's got elements of realism. It's kind of like a blackworky kind of vibe tattoo, but the layout just seems weird, and all this, like, messy shading in the background just, like, just makes it really hard to read. You know, like, I know what these things are because I've seen the show, but it just doesn't really read well. I'd have left a lot more skin or put a big thicker outline on it to distinguish each element away from each other. Like, I'd probably put an outline and then maybe, like, a white section around that, just to lift it away from this. And then I don't like this kind of just putting shading and bits in just for the sake of finishing or filling the space. Like, contrast is important. And skin tone is important. Like, leave enough skin tone so your shading and your blacks and your stuff like that can pop off the skin a bit more. But anyway, it's weird, this, having, like, a portrait of a child on your inner arm. It's got notes of those people that get, like, you know, like, they'll be, like, grown-ass dudes that have, like loads of Disney tattoos and stuff, and that just, I find that quite strange as well, because it's like, what's going on there? You know what I mean? But yeah, if this isn't on that guy's arm, then it's on someone's arm, so I'm reviewing it still. But it's, like, okay in terms of, like, technicality and stuff. I just wish it was a bit easier to read, and I wish it kind of just didn't exist. I think certain things are just better left as, like, an image. You know, you can just tell people you like Stranger Things. You don't have to get, like, a portrait of a small child on your arm that has no relation to you. But yeah, that's a weird one. Let's move on. Next up, we have a fellow called Neymar or something. Let's just have a look. Get my names right. Neymar, yeah, that's the one. So this guy has, again, blessed. It's funny, isn't it? Because so many people have this tattooed on them, especially, like, sports folk. You know, like, if everyone's blessed, does that mean no one is blessed? Or are we all blessed? And if so, does getting it tattooed kind of remove the meaning because you're, like, acknowledging that you've been blessed? I'll never like this word or genre of phrase being tattooed on someone. I just think it's fucking shit, and you should just think of something better. Just get anything else. Anything. Just not that, really, because you're not blessed. You might be, I don't know who these people are, by the way, you know, I don't know how good they are in terms of football, but I'm presuming there's always someone better than you. So if there's someone better than you, are you really blessed? Anyway, let's move on to these ones. Again, there's a lot of, the ongoing theme is, like, medium realism, you know, like realism that isn't quite realism. This skin tear thing is, like, a cliche, but there's a weird primitive part of me that just likes this, like, skin tear stuff. You know, when you used to see those images on the internet, like, of you know, someone get, like, the fucking Batman logo or the Spider-Man logo or Superman logo with, like, a skin tear. It brings me back to that, which I've got, like, a weird fanboyish place in my heart for that sort of vibe. In terms of these being tattooed, they're, like, okay, you know, it's, like, medium realism, where it's not like mind-blowing or like, I mean, I was going to say award-winning, but you can just win an award by going to a convention where you know someone on the judges panel. Now, it doesn't really mean anything to be an award-winning artist anymore. Just the same as it doesn't mean anything to have fucking Bless tattooed on you. Yeah, I don't like him. Kind of cool though. I think I'd prefer it if it wasn't like a DC Marvel split. Like if he had Spider-Man over here and then like, I don't know, fucking Venom there. At least it'd like unify. But, you know, yeah, I'm not a fan. I can't really see what this is, but I'm presuming that's a cross with some fucking wings and some doves, because that's just the ongoing theme of football tattoos, isn't it? Fucking doves and praying hands and scrolls and shit. I don't like any of it. Let's move on. This one is Sergio Ramos or Ramos or something like that. Anyway, this is another footballer that I haven't heard of. But, you know, he's got a lot to unpack here. I could probably just do a full video on this guy alone, to be honest. But let's see how we go. Straight off, look, we've got I know it's a dagger, but we've got the cross and the wings. Classic football tattoo at this point. You know how I think about that. I'm not going to linger on that one. Dreamcatcher. This whole thing, by the way, looks like someone did it at like a fair or like a carnival or a festival or something. It's like someone who has the means to tattoo but can't really do it. You could give a tattoo machine to anyone that has a small amount of artistic skill, whether they're an oil painter or paint with acrylics or do watercolor or just draw with pencils. And I think within like an hour you could teach someone to do these tattoos. What does it say? I can't really read it. This Dreamcatcher is such a typical cliche early 2000s, to be honest, before that, maybe like mid-90s, late 90s kind of thing again. Each individual image is incoherent with each other. That you've got a wolf with another wolf howling at the moon. You've got a lion in the Sahara, or in the other desert. You've got like is this like a Christian warrior? I'm presuming, because he's in a grave of crosses and he's got an axe and a sword. And then you've got a Native American dancing around a fire. The whole thing is it kind of has notes of those T-shirts you get in like Whitby and that, where, you know, like where they think the goth shops, but no goths actually buy stuff in there, because all the T-shirts are like a wolf and an eagle and a skeleton sat on a Harley Davidson, that kind of thing. This whole back piece has notes of that kind of style. Oh, look. God bless my family, I'm presuming it says. So he's got the Jesus. He's got some detached, large praying hands. A sacred heart with 8 swords. I'm presuming that's something. What does this... I don't know what that says at the bottom, but it's... Whoever tattooed that hates people. The whole back piece. Whoever did it, they just think, you know what? I do not like flesh. I'm going to adorn it with crap. Pastel trash. Like, there's just... I can see what everything is. I'll give them that. But each element is just... No matter where you start, if you look at the next thing, it gets worse. But that applies no matter where you start. Like, everything you look at is worse than the last thing. But, you know, he's got loads of money and that, so who fucking cares? Tim Howard. So, yeah, I've never heard of this guy. It's a new person for me. It's got that overtly Christian theme going on. Crosses, clouds, doves. Oh, no, that's a swallow. Sorry. 2 swallows there. It's very thematically similar to a lot of footballers' tattoos, isn't it? Almost as if there's like a governing body where there's like 8 fucking designs that you're allowed to get if you're a footballer. It's like script, clouds, Jesus, some hands, some birds. Oh, shit, I've gone to the wrong picture. Right, yeah, let's get back to this. So he's got is that Olympic rings? Did he do something in the Olympics maybe? These stars are really, were really popular at one point. Loads of people got those, like little nautical stars. It's actually like a meme. You know, they've got like one side coloured in, and it's a bit of like a meme in the tattoo community that you'll accidentally shade the wrong side as you're going around and have to amend it on the fly. But anyway, yeah, there's a dove. I knew we'd have a fucking dove on there. I don't know what that says. I don't like the theme of all of these like footballers' tattoos, to be honest. This Jesus head is standing out to me because it looks like it could be a cool tattoo if he'd maybe got it here without this cross. I like that kind of style. It's like almost black metal, high contrast sort of thing. But, and again, I get that this is probably his kids, and that's fine. They look they look okay tattooed. It's obviously family or something, but I just don't like the placement of that. The facing outwards looks a bit weird. Yeah. And then this, I don't know what this says, but it's a mess really, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like this at all. I'm not like trying to hate them. I don't want this to just be a thing where I like just talk shit about people's tattoos. I want to like be like, oh, this one's cool, this one's cool. But there's just this unfortunate thing where like, I don't know, like sports people and kind of celebrities in general, apart from a rare few, just have like really weird tattoo choices. Anyway, last but not least, the man himself. It is, of course, David Beckham. So let's have a look at these. I know his tattoos-ish, like from just seeing them so much, but this guy he kind of started this thing, this, what we know as Bible tribal. It's just the pinnacle of trash, really. This guy started off a trend that is just still going on now, where people just get clouds and doves and saints and angels and things like that tattooed on them. And, you know, this guy, he's like very responsible for this. If this guy, with all his fame and money, had kind of gone, you know what, I'm going to get some fucking cool traditional or something, the tattoo like community would be in such a better place, because loads of people would have copied him and been like, you know what, yeah, let's get some fucking cool traditional stuff. Let's get like a flail or a fucking magic doorway tattooed on me or something. But instead it's just this fucking Bible tribal. Legions. They are many. There's so many people with this kind of style on them that it's sickening, because it's just not good. It looks terrible. This is badly tattooed as well. And he's got that one on his back. Where are we at? Yeah, this one. 100 million people have asked for this tattoo. Oh, look, again, a cross with wings. Ridiculous. And I think these must be his like children's names or something, but they don't look very well done, and they don't go with this at all, do they? This faded angel that's in the position of Jesus. It's a weird choice, really, isn't it? Wings, lots of wings, so many wings. Again, it's that there's 8 possible options. If you're a football player, you can get some wings, a cross, some bad script, an angel that has wings. Yeah, writing that you don't understand. I'm not going to list all 8, I can't think. But yeah, there's eight things you can choose from. There's a lion in there, definitely. Not in this, in your options. But yeah, this guy's responsible for starting off a terrible time in the tattoo world that hasn't really ended and probably will never end, because people just keep getting it. But yeah, don't do it. If you're going to get some kind of thing tattooed on you because of a footballer, find one that has traditional or neo or something. There must be some good ones out there. That'll do for the football video. I'd really enjoy if you could let me know if there's some footballers that, in your opinion, have good tattoos. Because, like I said, I don't want this like series of videos to just be shitting on people's tattoos. I'd like to be like, oh man, that's a cool tattoo. That's a cool tattoo. But so far, I just can't find any. So if you can think of like a celebrity, a sports person, anything like that has a cool tattoo, let me know in the comments, please. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It would help me out very much. See you later.